And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube watching this video later on for some Sultai tokens to kick off our Sunday stream today, where we got 3 donation decks to start the day off with. So these are viewer submitted decks that people have donated to see on stream, and we're going to play through a league and have some fun. So we got some new ones. We got some cool looking brews here. Let's take a look at this. So this is Sultai tokens. So we have Dreadhorde Invasion is kind of the key card that's holding everything together. So what we're trying to do here is get this Dreadhorde Invasion down, and during our upkeep, amass 1. We lose a life and amass 1, so we make a 1/1 zombie army. Now the reason why that's important is for a few reasons. One, that has great synergy with Oko, because Oko can +1, which I really think this should be a -1, not a +1, but you know, oh well. It can +1 and turn an artifact or creature into just a base 3/3. So it turns these technically 0/0 armies into 3/3s. As you see on the right hand side, it's a 0/0 army. And then that army token still has the counter on it, so it turns them into 4/4s. So basically every turn we can get a new 4/4 in play with that combo. Also, if we're doing that, we're getting a new token every turn. And whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under our control, if we have a Woodland Champion in play, we get to put 1/1 counters on Woodland Champion. So Woodland Champion is another key card here. We amass, we put a counter on the champion, and it's any type of token. It doesn't say it has to be a creature token. So if you make a food token with Oko or with Gilded Goose, but if you make a food token, you get to put a counter on the Woodland Champion also. So like these three are really good synergy together. And then our other token card that also works pretty well with Dreadhorde Invasion, as well as Lovestruck Beast, where we can do the Heart's Desire part first, make a 1/1 token. That's a token for Woodland Champion. Put a counter on it, and then we have a 1/1 in play, so Lovestruck Beast can attack. This can make a 1/1 to have Lovestruck Beast attack. The Inquisitive Puppet, we can exile it and make a token, so the beast can attack and put a counter on the Woodland Champion. And so like these 4 cards are kind of they're the heart of the deck, as you can tell with them all being the 4 ofs there. So that's what our deck's about. We're kind of aggressive because we got a lower curve here, and making 4/4s each turn can end the games pretty fast. So we're not playing to like we're not really grinding the opponents out with stuff like that. We're trying to make these larger creatures, Woodland Champion, Lovestruck Beast being pretty large creatures, and attack. Hey, what's up, Papa Craft? All right, so that's our deck. We're gonna go ahead and our sub goal. That was our very first sub of the day. We just started today. I didn't reset that. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out. Our sideboard, we can have Questing Beasts come in against more removal heavy decks and stuff. Just a really good haste threat. Questing Beast is just awesome. So like if we need to go a little bigger, if we don't need so much like removal in our deck, come and bring some Questing Beasts in, get some good damage in there. Maybe take out some Planeswalkers as well. Ashiok is awesome against these Dance with a Man's decks, which are pretty popular right now. Exile those graveyards. And then there's just green decks everywhere. Noxious Grasp is critical, and Veil of Summer. Besides green, the other 2 colors everybody's playing are blue and black. There's a lot of either counter spells or just black removal spells all over the place. Veil of Summer, just awesome, especially when you have threats like Woodland Champion, Lovestruck Beast, and Oko, especially Oko, which are really important to have in play. Got to be able to protect them. And then negate again against like your Dance with a Man's decks and other spell heavy decks. So let's get to it. Sultai tokens. This is a donation deck, so we're going to be playing a league here where we'll play up to 6 matches. We're going to play until we either win 5 or lose 2, whatever happens first. Hopefully the win 5. So here we go. Sultai. Why is Sultai tokens not right there? There it is. Found it. 5-0, here we come. Okay. Anyway, QQ, Blue Jin, welcome everybody. see how we do. All right, so we'll play the Goose, then play the Dreadhorde Invasion, and just kind of hope Dreadhorde Invasion gets us there. We're pretty low to the ground. We don't have a lot of top-end stuff that we got going on here. I didn't really mention it before, but Gilded Goose, like if we have the extra mana, Gilded Goose can create food tokens that can just grow the Woodland Champion also. So we can kind of have an instant speed trick there. So do I sack this food to play the other Goose? I'm going to do it. So, like, my plan is, but like, since we have a low curve, sacrificing things to Golgari Queen is not too bad for us. So my plan here is to, you know, next turn play the Vraska, and then sack one of these two Geese. That's my plan. Is I don't think we need both Geese in play, and so we're gonna sack a Geese and draw an extra card. Hey, Marias. This kind of plays around Legion's End a little bit as well. There you go, QQ. Nice. Glad to hear it. Yeah, we found the Thief of Crowns.
Walk with me, sing with me. I will enlight one bite, and all your cares are gone.
Black mana, Legion's on this thing. Alright, I'm sacking this other Geese because of Crowl Harpooner over there. What is this card? Target creature +3/+3 and gains reach. Because, yeah, Legion's End pretty busted. We get to see, oh, they're going to Crowl Harpooner be able to kill my Goose very effectively.
As long as we win, nothing else matters.
It's good to do it on that thing because we're turning, instead of the artifact, because we're turning the army into an elk. Like, you know, so it's an elk, so we make a new one, so we don't just grow that one again. Yeah, it's true. We could just make the Geese a 3/3 with Oko, but like at I could have the second turn, but at that turn, whenever I did sacrifice it, I'd already used Oko to be able to cast the Legion's End previously. All right, we're gonna ultimate Vraska.
One more scratch and you'll die.
So if they take damage at all, they lose. Then we're going to turn this into a creature. Now we're going to attack with 2 creatures. And they're going to block one of the 2. Presumably. And they're going to take damage from the other one. And they lose the game. Okay. So there we go. We won the game. And let's see. I'm not trying to bully pre-con deck players. We just got paired against one. I'm not trying to bully. So I think Noxious Grasp is just going to be better than Assassin's Trophy. Like Assassin's Trophy just giving them a land. Like, I think either way, like, our spell is going to be a removal spell, but we might as well just not give them a land. I'm going to put in a Mythic. Mythics are strong. They win games. So maybe just take out Trophy and Duress and play Noxious Grasp Questing Beast. Looks pretty good. Oh, I don't have enough cards. Alright, we'll get one of these trophies in. Here we go. Okay. We're going to keep this. Hopefully just draw a blue land for Oko. But we get the Scry. There's a blue land. Obviously, we had the Gilded Goose that could play the Oko in last case scenario anyway. Heart's Desire. Get that 1/1 out there. All right, no blocks. You got me. Down to 15. You got me. Ooh, Woodland Champion is cool. So we don't really have a bad play here. Oko is good. Lovestruck Beast is good. Woodland Champion would be fine. It's probably better to play one of the other two. The thing about playing Oko is it makes it harder for Lovestruck Beast to actually attack. I'm just going to play Oko. Just going to play our really good Mythic.
Every tale about me is absolute nonsense and absolutely true. Let's broaden your existence.
By that, what I meant by that is because I'd be incentivized to turn the 1/1 into a 3/3. Also gives me less mana now because I just turned the food into a 3/3. But oh well. Revenge of the Food. What makes Oko so great? The main ability is this +1. This +1 is is unbelievably strong. I can't believe it's like that they have this on a 3-mana planeswalker and a +1. You could like we just turned a crappy artifact token into a 3/3 creature that trades with this 3/2. Like 3/3 creatures are really strong. You get to take large creatures such as Cavalier Thorns or anything like whatever large creature, just turn it into a 3/3 from your opponent's side. Like Rotting Regisaur. It's a 7/6. Well, make it a 3/3. That's a problem. You have like a dinky token. You have like a mana creature. Turn them into 3/3s. Make them actually trade up with other spells. So you make like everything you have trades up and everything they have trades down. You can just turn whatever you want into 3/3s. Yeah, for 3 mana, just repeatable effect. It's unbelievable. And you gain loyalty. I'm shocked that's not a -1 ability. I am honestly shocked that's not -1. You just get to continually do that and gain loyalty. If there's nothing on the battlefield, you can just +2 make a food, and then the next turn turn it into a 3/3. So it's just every 2 turns you get a haste 3/3. If there's nothing else on the battlefield, it's like Nissa gets you a 3/3 haste every turn. This is 3 mana, you get a 3/3 haste every turn. But but you get it every 2 turns, not each turn. I'll just keep it. So as far as turning something else into a 3/3, I think we'd be at turning the Goose into a 3/3 if we wanted to do that. But we'll keep the Goose around. We may need that extra mana, especially with the Murderous Rider on top. So I'll just make a food. The food will allow me to play Woodland Champion next turn and, have Rider available as well. So yeah, Oko, strong to quite strong. Then if you're like, oh man, they have a 2/2 flyer, that's annoying. You can just trade and go -5. Say you can have my food token, I'll take your 2/2 flyer. That's something we can do. I can turn their 2/2 flyer. Oh, no, 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 no. I want to, sorry, tap you, add a mana. Okay, there we go.
It's not poisoned. Trust me.
It's not poison. Trust me. Yeah. There you go, Julius. Yeah, you can turn a Bolas Citadel or a Great Henge into a 3/3. Okay, okay. That thing's big. It's pretty cool. We'll just make another 1/1.
Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
We'll just make an extra 1/1 so we can turn the first 1/1 into a 3/3. All right, Gruesome Menagerie. What do we got over here? We know we got Glowspore Shaman. All right, that thing costs 3. Do they got a 1-drop? No, but they got a Prowler or a Harpooner as well. So they went with the Prowler. One of the Death Toucher. Here, you can have my food. I'll take your Death Toucher.
What's mine is yours, and yours is mine.
Thank you. That was nice of my opponent to accept that trade. MTG's not going through power creeps, going through power leaps and bounds. That was a hasty 8/8. That's pretty cool. Doesn't have any other text besides just hasty 8/8. Okay. All right, I was just sent a code to try here. Ooh, got a Throne of Eldraine pack. We'll crack our pack. Whoa! Mythic Wild card. Yeah, very best card. Awesome. I need mythics. Well, that was awesome. All right, let me see if this works. No. All right. Code did not work. You want to wait 1 sec? Yeah, QQ's is at TwitchCon trying to get me a special card back sleeve. No, I haven't put together a Red Deck Wins deck list yet. Haven't done that yet. Should we go to the next match? I think Kiki's typing it up. All right, let me try this. Does not work either. There, it worked. Okay. There's one. There we go. Cool. It's a cool looking card back. We'll have to use that one later. Thank you so much there, QQ. It worked. That was at, I think QQ said at TwitchCon. Yes, they're he's there. They're giving them out there at TwitchCon. So if you're at TwitchCon, I guess you can get one. And I'm very, very fortunate to have a friend there that sent that code to me. It's not like a multi-use code. It's just a one-of code. So Dreadhorde Invasion's awesome, but I also just want a couple lands. I think we go to the bottom. Fervent Champion. So the thing about Lovestruck Beast, even if the 1/1 dies, you still get to block, which I like that. I'm really glad it can't attack or block. You still get to block. This thing has first strike, so we're not blocking the first striker. Basically, I think we need that extra card to help hit our land drops. Ugh. That was a bad turn for me. Okay, thanks, QQ. If we get to 20 subs today, we'll give out another one. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, alright, this game's over. So red-black aggro. Really, we don't have like a ton in our sideboard. Our hand was just pretty bad there also, but it's not a matchup we have a ton for in our sideboard. Questing Beasts. Hey, what's up, Jeebus? Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Mariah, I don't know at all. I don't know at all what I play the 12 win events thing. I don't know. So I think Questing Beast is like pretty good because it's just a good 4/4 body. It helps us helps us win a race. Do I want to get rid of Duress? Basically just all creatures over there. Just yeah. I mean, that just raises our curve. Hope we hit our land drops. Your Rakdos deck collapses against Questing Beast? Okay. So should we play Woodland Champion first or Dreadhorde Invasion first? Well, they got kind of lucky there. Alright, I'm getting this out of shock range. Shock could be like their removal spell of choice. Go on, have another discard spell. Some more discard over there. Yeah. Nice discard. I don't think I was supposed to attack with the O2, but oh well. O2, oh well. Shock in for Questing Beast. Or play Dreadhorde Invasion. So like if I play Questing Beast, we're attacking, they're going to block with their Regisaur, probably. It's like we just trade. But I kind of like not doing that, and, you know, like they went and discarded a card, have them discard like another card. And now they just tapped their good blocker. So here we go. Absolutely safe to craft all 4 Questing Beast. Absolutely safe, yeah. Yeah, I played Charming Prince yesterday in my Bant Value deck. We ran into some really hot opponents, like with some great curves and draw steps and stuff like that, and so we didn't do super well with the deck, but I really liked the deck and think it's pretty good and everything, but we didn't have the best record with it. Aw, that's awesome, Matthew. Out here at a charity event for a good cause. They save shelter dogs and train them to be support dogs. That is awesome, Matthew. Happy to hear. So you saw them have like the black discard spells, black removal with Noxious Grasp. That does mean that we could play Veil of Summer. No, we'll just go with this though. Hey, Soul Farmer. Yeah, Questing Beast is awesome. Yeah, yesterday was just kind of rough, but feeling better, feeling a lot better today. Yee. Deck. No land triple goose on the draw is a snap keep. I was certainly considering not playing the Gilded Goose on turn 1 and just waiting until turn 2. Or like turn 3, sorry. Just have like turn 2 Woodland Champion and then turn 3 Woodland Champion plus Goose that makes the token. But then whenever they played the Knight of the Ebon Legion, that we had a free block. And us drawing the beast that allows us to have another token maker. I played it then. No, you cannot grab adventure cards with Narset's minus ability. They are creatures in your library. Fortunate.
You want to go, tough guy? There's no problem. Fire can't solve.
Come on. Oh my gosh. That is brutal. You can say each player... Oh, they did not do each player draw a card. So they could have done the each player draw a card. Lose 1 life, and then the knight grows. Wow, that was still, but yeah, make me sack a Woodland Champion. That was brutal.
Let's light it up.
You can't see. Well, if we draw an untapped land
Sit back and watch it burn.
and get to Questing Beast, never know. Land? Land? No, we didn't draw the land. Oh, we almost got him. We almost got them. Good game. That was so close. Yeah, it looked terrible for us there for a little bit, but so close. All we needed was that land. It is possible that, yeah, it is possible that my opponent had their 1 card left over was a removal spell. That is possible, but yeah. I mean, we mulled the 5. I kept 2 lands. I, ditched a land, but we need to draw 2 more. We know we had to get to that Questing Beast to steal that one. Okay. Let's keep it. And then do we want to... I'm going to just lead with the Duress. We'll wait with the Lovestruck Beast for after the champion. All right, good Duress. I can turn their creatures into 3/3 so they don't trigger the cavalcade thing. Yeah, so do I go Dreadhorde Invasion into Oko? Or do we start with Woodland Champion? Woodland Champion into like Invasion plus make a 1/1 into Oko. I think I start with the Woodland Champion with them having this 1/1 out right now. Hey, Pit. So y'all would have gone Invasion into Oko. And actually, I'm not going to play the Love Struck. This allows us not to shock. They draw a land, aren't I just dead? That was a much needed draw step. Well, I have to cast Assassin's Trophy here. Yeah. We are being saved by one of my least favorite cards in the deck. Don't even know if this counts as being saved, though. Because really I need to trophy the Torbran. This turns on Torbran. So I need to draw Legion's End now. I need a Legion's End these 10 Street Dodgers. Then we have a shot. So we had to draw 2 cards. We had to draw a trophy for that thing, and we have to draw Legion's End for these Dodgers. Oh my gosh, they're just gonna let me block the Dodgers? Wow. Wow, that is big game. Never mind. We have a shot again. Kind of a shot. We got 4 turns to kill them. I guess I could start making food tokens and gaining life, though, also.
Revel with your king, wild and sovereign and free. Your new look is enchanting.
Oh no, I messed this up. I had to play the beast this turn. Yeah, I just put myself dead. Even if I put the beast, I still put myself dead. What'd I have to do? Yeah, I had to Oko War Boss. No, that wouldn't have worked either. Oko War Boss, I'm dead. Huh. Actually, I didn't have a way to win this actually at 4. But this definitely doesn't win. If I would have had a third blocker, because just 1/1/1 getting through does 3 damage to me, and then I lose on my upkeep. Oh, whoops, sorry. Yeah, Oko, if you, yeah, even if I would have Oko'd the War Boss, yes, it was green. But if it was green, it still would have been a 3/3, so I still would have taken 3, which meant I die on my upkeep to the invasion. So no matter what I did, I was going to die on my upkeep to the invasion. Making a clue... how long was I muted there? I'm sorry. If I would have played Oko, not make a, sorry, make a food, I didn't have the, I would have still taken 7. So I actually just didn't have an out there because of Torbrand. Yeah, make a food. Anyway, Duress is probably a little better here than what it was last time, but I still want Questing Beast. But Torbrand's a nightmare, and obviously Cavalcade of Calamity is a nightmare. Them drawing turn 2 Cavalcade right after my turn 1 Duress won our opponent that game. No, Vraskas are awesome because Vraska kills Cavalcade. Dreadhorde Invasion making me lose a life every turn is not something I want in my life. I don't want to lose a life every turn. I think we can kind of figure it out besides that. I mean, we either have to play a negate or an evasion. Guess I'll play 1 evasion. Okay. Correct. No, they still had 3 attackers. They still, because they had 3 creatures in play. So if we tick up on the War Boss, they still have 3 creatures in play, and all 3 of those, and I have 2 blockers, and all 3 of those creatures are lethal. There's no new token, but the new token made it so they had 4 attackers, not so they had 3 attackers. All right, I don't want my Woodland champion to die to shock right away. So I basically made it so it was going to be a 3/3. Especially they didn't play anything on turn 1 and just held up a red mana. Wow. Wow. Pretty surprised they coiled that. They coiled the rare, not the uncommon.
Welcome to the feast.
We drew Oko, our best card. Not even attacking Oko. Is it worth playing Dreadhorde Invasion?
Oh dear.
Maybe not. Oh, that's awesome, Drug Wizard. Glad you're enjoying the Team Fires deck. Oko is unattackable, just because it has millions of loyalty. You want to get rid of World Hunger, just +2 Oko? Yeah, how can there be world hunger when all you have to do is just +2 Oko? Alright, I really don't want a Dreadhorde invasion on the draw. This looks acceptable. Oko can save the world. Oko makes questing beast resting beast. So good. What you got over here? Light up the stage. Well, it's not the best hand for me over there with Warboss and Spitfire, especially with Warboss. I need to draw... I really need to draw a land here in Golgari Queen. Gotta kill the Spitfire. Or kill the Cavalcade. What do y'all think's better to kill, Spitfire or Cavalcade? Spitfire?
I leave dead bodies wherever I go. Ready to die one. Don't flatter yourself.
Alright, got rid of Spitfire. Should've got rid of Cavalcade. It's unlucky. Whichever one we killed, our opponent was just gonna draw another one.
Back to the shadows.
They just both attacked. They just both attacked Vraska? Huh. Yeah, Vraska has the same issue as Thought Erasure. Oh, come on. Is that just game? 30, yeah, it's just game. Wow, just two ridiculous draw steps there back to back, Spitfire and a Cavalcade. Jump. Come on, beast, jump. 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 Ridiculous. Couldn't jump. We need to train these beasts to jump better. All right, so we lost to Rakdos, then Cavalcade. I don't know how bad those matchups are, particular. Like, I mean, yeah, Chandra Spitfire, of course, was something that we definitely struggled with. So yeah, we could have a little bit better removal here in our sideboard and everything. No, you don't have to think that's disappointing. I don't really think that was really a disappointing league, to be honest. Aggro decks are really, really good. Like those red decks, and you know, played both matchups were close 3-game sets, and just didn't go our way. Our mana worked out pretty well. I still talked about this a little bit before we started recording, but I still can't believe that this is possibly an acceptable card to play. I understand that it can make a 1/1 for the Lovestruck Beast, and it can be a token that can grow the Woodland Champion, but there are such better cards that we can be playing this thing. Like, I would rather just have the like 2 Questing Beasts in the main deck. Like, Questing Beasts are going to win so many more games than that card's going to win. It's just not... It's like you're spending a card for just a little incremental value on a couple other cards. That's just not going to be worth it. Wicked Wolf, that's a good suggestion. Wicked Wolf. You could have this main and then keep the Questing Beast in the sideboard, or have the Wicked Wolves in the sideboard. I like that against aggro. I was trying to think of like something else we could play against aggro. Wicked Wolf is pretty nice. Yeah, maybe just have these in the main deck. Keep those over there. Yeah, that works really well. Ooh, I like Wicked Wolf. That's a good removal spell. That's pretty cool. These cards are pretty powerful, though. Like, I really liked Lovestruck Beast, even just being able to block. But, you know, we never really had too much trouble attacking with it. Woodland Champion was really nice. I liked that card quite. Like, this was one of our best cards. And of course, our games that we had Oko. Like, I don't think we ever lost games that we had Oko. I mean, I guess there was that one that we were, like, already dead no matter what we did whenever we played an Oko. But Oko is awesome. But, yeah, Woodland Champion was really, really impressive. That's for sure. Wicked Wolf's pretty cool. So what's like something that's good against red aggro in the Sultai colors? What could we have in our sideboard? Something cheaper than 4 mana. You know, not a 4 mana card, a 1 through 3 mana card. Healer of the Glade. It's a 1/2. Fourth Legion's End, but like if we look there, we're dying to 3 drops. We're drawing, you know, like Rotting Regisaur and Rankle, you know, like basically flyers, you know, like Rankle, Chandra Spitfire, like those are like 2 flyers that got us. Because also our first loss, game 3, if we draw a land, we win. Like, remember, so like it's not like we lost by very much. Game 3, all we had to do, we mulled the 5 on game 3, and all we had to do was just draw a land to play Questing Beast, and we won that. And so it could have easily been 2-1 if we just ripped a land in our last couple cards that we saw. And then, yeah, that game 3, that other loss, I thought that we were going to have it whenever we played Vraska and killed their Spitfire, but then they just drew another Spitfire, and then Cavalcade, like their 2 draws were just amazing there. Harpooner could be kind of nice. Krasis, I think, takes too much mana. Cavalier Thorn's still too much mana. Tyrant Scorn. Could be a thing. Sir Yulin Drake. Sir Yulin Drake is nice. We could just go more 1/1s in the sideboard if you want. But yeah, I like a Sir Yulin Drake. I don't want like more 4 drops too much. So if you play Wicked Wolves, we could get a Sir Yulin Drake in here. That could definitely work. We could take out a Veil of Summer. So there we go. We could have 2 Sir Yulin Drakes, and then it's a 1/1 that turns on Lovestruck Beast. So that's good. And if because of wanting 1/1s because of Lovestruck Beast, could also have like Blight Beetle in the sideboard as well, to against green decks. You know, maybe instead of so many Noxious Grasps, maybe you play like 2 Noxious Grasps. Maybe just get a Beetle in there. if 1/1s are valuable. Maybe you don't actually need 2 Ashioks. I think you want 3 negates. So that could be another sideboard card. The beetle is a trap. I know the beetle's not perfect, but whenever you think that you're playing, like whenever 1/1s are valuable, I think it's more valuable. If you're not if you're not playing a card like Lovestruck Beast, if a 1/1 isn't valuable to you, I think that Blight Beetle is not too good. But I think because we have Lovestruck Beast and because a 1/1 is valuable, maybe we want one. I could still be, that could be wrong. Like maybe we don't want the Blight Beetle. It's just something to kind of try out. There. Wicked Wolf is pretty awesome with Oko and Gilded Goose making food for this thing. Because remember, each time you sack a food, you get to put a counter on this thing. So you can grow it, and so you can. It can be a 3/3. You attack into like a 5/5. If they block, you sack 2 foods. If they don't, you don't have to, kind of thing. Wicked Wolf is pretty awesome. So yeah, so give those a try. And yeah, so there you go. So hopefully all that helps there, Sloth. And yeah, thank you so much for the donation deck. But yeah, even though we went 1 and 2, those 2 losses, they were both game 3s that could have easily gone the other way there. I haven't played Grixis Fire yet, 619. I haven't built that. I built the team. We played the Teamer deck yesterday. It felt pretty good. I haven't played the Grixis deck yet. Okay. Yeah, Harpooners could be a sideboard card for sure. Like that's another option. If you don't like Blight Beetle, Harpooner is definitely another option there as well. Which is like Harpooner is good. I liked Golgari Queen a lot. Golgari Queen was really good for us. Those are some other options to think about. Okay. All right, so if you're watching the video later on YouTube, please hit the like and subscribe buttons over there, and also please leave some comments. Let me know what you think with all those different cards to try, and if you're trying the deck yourself, let me know how it's going for you, what you're doing well against, and what you're struggling with as well. But that's it here for Sultai Tokens. Sultai Tokens. Came close there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.